Hey, what's going on, everybody? So guess what? I took the day off work today because it's my birthday, and I also took the next couple days off. So I might make a couple videos because I'm just kind of relaxing, but mostly because I have a coworker taking a pretty long vacation. He's taking like 3 weeks off pretty soon, and I'm going to be the only telecom engineer. We'll see how much time I get. But hey, it's time to claim my season rewards because I didn't do that. We can go over all my little accounts, the plans I have, with possibly the fact that I might not be able to bot modern anymore because right now it looks like that might pass. So let's go ahead and log into. We'll start off with the Gladius account. Now again, I stopped botting. This one is still going on the Archmage. I mean on the Splintermate bot. And it's still being able to play in gold without any problems. The one problem I would say with this account is it isn't as winning as much as it used to, but it looks like they've been adjusting their thing to try to be able to get it to win more. But then again, what's going to happen to these services if they can't do this anymore? I don't know for sure. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to show last season's rewards. And you can see this account got 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 gold chests. I feel like that's down from my videos in the past on this one. Like I said, the bot doesn't seem to be doing as well. I haven't upgraded the cards on this account though, so it's possible, though I doubt this. Did rating inflation stop happening so much, or is it just that everybody else is using Archmage and Xbot and those bots are so much better that they're picking on the Splintermate bot? I don't know, but what's going to happen to all these botting services, everybody? I don't know for sure. So I haven't seen these, even though they were already claimed. I didn't go and look them up. That's really big for, pulling the summoners is a really big thing. Though a lot of us might have to reevaluate how we're doing all of this. Wow, we got 5 of that one. That's pretty crazy. And if we go through this a little bit more, we got a pack, so that's pretty cool. Pulling packs is always good. We got some 7s here, 3 cards to pull 7 copies. That's pretty fire out of golden chests. We haven't pulled any legendaries, but another good one there with a summoner on a 5. We got a summoner on a 5, and we got a summoner on a 2. So that's all, pretty good so far. All right, now they're bringing us down a little bit with a 2, a 4, and a 1. And we got, none of these SPSs are huge, but pulling a pack out of a gold chest makes this a pretty good one. Oh, and another pack. So we got 2 packs. That's not bad at all. We can go ahead and go to the open screen really quickly and see on this season, this account got 5 packs because I transfer the packs over at the end of each season. So that's not bad at all. $10. This is what makes Splintermate worth doing for somebody that has level 4 cards. You can end up earning $10 worth of packs in one season, and they're not charging that much to run a season. This is why people bought. Now, this is why I fell into the temptation of botting. Let's go ahead and look into an account where I'm not botting. This is the Robinson one that I went ahead and rented a deck from Nifty Gateway. I wanted to kind of stop renting it, but at this point they won't let me. As you can see, this one claims your rewards for you, but not your season rewards. But you cannot end the contract, and I cannot find enough time to play this one every day because, well, look, it's sitting there with 50 energy. Now, this is just a little look at what you can get kind of only playing a little bit. I did pull, I think, around 50 bronze chests. I couldn't get this account out of bronze. I ran into too many good accounts that were still hanging out in bronze 1, but I also didn't try that much over the last day of the season. Still though, look, in bronze you're still pulling down these cards that are going to be very strong very quickly for you, and you're going to really just have a chance to keep making your deck stronger. And if you're borrowing one like from Nifty like I am, eventually you're going to be able to not borrow that deck anymore and just play the game with these cards and maybe a small investment into the game or a small rental. This is still a great way for a new player to come into the game. As you can see, this account has a good amount of soulbound cards, and I won't lie, not all of these are from the Nifty account. Some of these are from when I was botting this account myself, but eventually I gave away the cards on this one to actually scholar out to somebody on Nifty. So it's kind of an interesting thing I'm doing right now, not only borrowing a deck from Nifty, but renting out 2 decks to Nifty and letting those people rent them. Then we have the Gold Steve account. This is the one I'm trying to revive, the Gold Steve series. I have to see if I'm going to have enough time to really get into it, really push up his earnings so he can buy some more additional cards. He got stuck in this one got stuck in bronze, actually. I take it back. It was the other one did make it into silver. So we're only going to get bronze chests this time. The Gold Steve account, it does not have every card that it needs. It's not getting any outside help from my other accounts. I was trying to do this on its own. So right here, pulling some really good cards would be really helpful. And already, this has been really good because I think this account needed this card and we pulled one. And that card can make a difference right away. We're also pulling a lot of rare cards, so that's a big help. There, we got some more. Now, this account used to be able to get into silver and farm silver chests pretty easily. There we go. That's pretty nice too. Hopefully, I'll get it back into there. It has a couple summoners at level 3, so really it shouldn't be in bronze, but I just couldn't really push it out of bronze. Again, finding the time to play the game on these smaller accounts is tough for me, and neither of these accounts are currently being botted. So these are the last 10 chests I earned of the season. We'll claim those, and we'll get our next quest and our brand new season, and we'll have to start pushing out of bronze. What is that, bronze 2? Yeah, bronze 2. So it got stuck in bronze 1, fell down to bronze 2. Hopefully we're gonna, we won't go down to novice with this account, but we'll have to see if I can find the time to play this manually. Now, that is all the accounts log out. Other than my main. Now on my main, I am still using the Archmage bot, and if this proposal passes, once it gets implemented, I would have to stop using the Archmage bot because I am a modern player. That's something that's going to be very interesting to see what happens. I rent out all my older cards, so I'd either have to move the account to playing in wild and bring back some of my wild cards that are important to the deck and stop renting them out, or I would have to go ahead and decide to go ahead and just play it in modern manually, but have to find time to play the game. Now, this is an interesting thing. I fell into probably just the ability to spend more time doing other crypto stuff, playing other crypto games, making content, even though my content hasn't been that good, but that's mostly because I got sick for a little while. But it's definitely going to be interesting. Now, this account, I earned 100 champion chests. That's not too bad. It's not as good as it's been. I think I earned like 105, 110. I've been playing this account a little bit more. What I typically had been doing is playing it and then using my DECB because I had like 250,000 to buy more matches. I've burned through over 50,000 of that DECB just buying additional matches. And I think I'm going to slow down now because I do want to save some of it to put into guild buildings and stuff. But we'll have to see what happens. It's kind of funny. I get to this champion one, and all of a sudden, look, the cards, when they come, you get more. But I only got 2 cards here, no cards here, and only 1 card here. But then you get this big old 246 SPS chest, so that's pretty cool. Also, as you can see, the potions, I'm starting to build up a massive amount of potions. There we go. There's some cards. That was a nice one to pull. This guy's a pretty strong card. This one's a pretty cool card to have in certain formats, but would have liked to get more than one of him right there. As we continue to go, we're going to pull that. That was a good pull. I hadn't pulled a lot of him in quite a while. Oh, no, that's just a 2. I thought that was a 2,000 SPS for a second. That's a lot of potions. Considering that my champion chests are not supposed to have a very good chance to get potions, to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. That was pretty rough. 7. Come on now. Wow, and another one. I mean, come on now. Are these ones going to... There we go. There we go. Got 9 copies of the Summoner. That Octavia, that's pretty cool. Got 8 copies of the Brute. That was pretty cool. Got our first pack. Gotta see, can we match those gold chests? That was nice. And wow, 6,000 merits followed by 4,000 merits. All right, things are getting a little bit better. We got those defenders. We got another pack. All right, so we did match the gold ones. Those are our first gold cards of the flips. And it's the bomber. That's interesting. I'm actually getting a decent amount of the bomber in gold. There we go. There we go. Things are starting to look up here. Got a 30 SPS. Oh, and it's our first legendary. Oh, and there's 2 copies of EOS. That's pretty good. I didn't have an EOS leveled up yet, and I think that'll definitely let me. There's another 382 SPS. Come on, we want legendary cards. We want legendary cards. I think everybody who's in Champ is like really, really racing to get their legendaries and epics up to level. Really, because some of the legendaries do play well with the epics. Got another pack, so we got some good packs. I would have liked to see a number with that, and then the gold, more gold bombers, and our last chest 3 SPS. So we didn't hit any jackpot chests on SPS. We did hit 2 very big merits chests, even a good one here. We pulled 3 packs. We got 1 legendary card only, but we did pull 2 copies of it. And other than that, not a lot of gold cards. So the gold potions weren't working in those 100 chests. Not bad at all, though. And as a little bonus in this one, we're going to go ahead and go to the shop now that I got those merits. And we're going to go to the guild shop and let's open some Gladius cases. All right. So we have 33,000 points. That's 2 seasons and a couple and all the brawls in between. So we will go up to 16 packs. Okay. We'll get out our buddy calculator here. We have 16 packs times 5. We need 80 bloodstones. So we're going to go back. We're going to go to bloodstones. We're going to go to 80. We're going to burn 11,000 DEC. Now, they're supposed to make it so that this can be paid with DECB. But, you know, hey, why not just burn away $11, right, guys? See? Bloodstones are helping burn DEC. Ouch, that kind of hurt. Okay, let's go ahead and go and open these. I don't think I've opened 16 at once. This is going to be pretty wild. Okay, so in my Gladius cards, I'm obviously still looking for legendary cards. I will take Quoras because everyone wants to get a maxed out Quora, but my guild needs to level up some stuff before I'd be able to use better than a level 3 Quora. I'm debating whether or not I should start burning my gold cards because I don't think I would ever get a max gold set of Gladius cases, but we'll have to see. Obviously, we're starting to get to buy a lot more of these packs. So far, we've gotten all just... Oh, first legendary. What's it going to be? Oh, it's a Jinn. I didn't have this card for a long time, and now I've pulled it, I think, as my last 2 legendaries. We got an epic. Oh, it's Trap. Trap's an interesting card because he can be played in Little League, but he's kind of fragile. So it's an interesting card to try to protect. We got another epic. Oh, is that legend? No, that's not legendary. That's rare. This is rare. Some Lair of Foxes. Oh, we got a gold chimney swamp. That's interesting. We got another legendary. Come on. Oh, that's interesting. He's actually one of the ones I have at kind of a high level. Oh, we going to get a Quora? No, we got a Gorith. And our last card is a stack of regular chimney swamps. So not crazy, I don't think. Just really quickly, we'll go to Soulbound Legendary. We'll see if I can level any of those up. Oh, Soulbound. Legendary cards. I know my buddy Oost here, I'll be able to get to level 2 now. I had 2 copies. Now I have 4. So that's kind of nice. What does he pick up at level 2? Let's take a quick look what he's going to grab. Oh, he's going to grab up Oppress. So that's not bad. Getting a little bit more usable. Let's take away the golds. And we pulled... Yeah, we're not going to be able to level him up. We're not going to be able to level her up. At least I don't think, right? Yeah, I need a little bit more before I can get him to level 3. And as you can see, if we look at my legendary cards really quickly, and these are kind of the most important ones, let's just go to the more current Soulbound. I still have not pulled this guy. I was really hoping to see him in those cards, and I did not get him. My best legendaries are at level 3. I got this one at level 3 with 2 extra copies, this one with 1 extra copy, him with 1 extra copy, but also I have cards like this one, only pulled 1, only pulled 1, only pulled 1. When we add in the golds, instead, only the 2 still. So no more gold legendaries for me yet, and no pulls with like a crooked number on them. So it'll be interesting to see. Like, in theory, I still have a chance to get this one in gold before I even get it in regular. Well, that was just my rewards video. Now I'm going to end this with just like a little mention of what we might have to do pretty soon. Because if we go over here and we look at this proposal to possibly ban bots in Modern, it's passing currently, and it's passing pretty big now, 72%. Now, I put a little bit of pressure on Blockchain Founders Fund and their no vote that was on here, and they switched it to a yes vote, and they're going to be on the town hall later today, and we're going to see why he did that. The pressure I put on him was just that if he's going to be the leader of our DAO, maybe he shouldn't be tipping the scale on this. He's still voting, but I didn't like him tipping the scale in a close vote because he wanted to be, in a leadership position in the DAO. And then he was coming there and we're trying to do a community vote on what the DAO should do. And he's using his personal funds, yes, but to sway the vote. Because really him switching his vote is basically why this is now overwhelmingly passing. And this when he was voting against it, his vote was pretty much the vote causing it to not pass, but to still have majority support. And that's one of the things when you have the community at like 65% yes or 66% yes, and one person can come in and change that and mess it up. Well, that's the way a DAO works when it comes to this staked SPS kind of thing. But then I think a lot of people get upset if people would, after that vote, would say, well, the community had spoken, because it's like, no, the community did speak. They want bans. They want the bots banned in Modern. They don't want the that to be anymore. But there was a vocal enough minority to prevent it under the current rules of the DAO. Also, it made me wonder a little bit if we need a little bit more clear structure on the DAO and who can lead the DAO, and if the leaders of the DAO can also vote in DAO proposals. I think that kind of stuff should be ferreted out and figured out through the community. Do you want the leaders of the DAO, the people who are out there kind of within the Splinterlands company that are representing the DAO and would go and negotiate in the DAO's affairs, like getting SPS listed or using the funds within the DAO to do certain things or create certain partnerships to also be, very big stakeholders within the ecosystem, but then voting on proposals. It's kind of like it feels like a little bit like inside baseball with me. It feels like a little bit like, you're at that point, you're having the power within that structure to kind of say, let's go do a vote. And then we can't beat you anyways, because you guys might have 35% of it locked up in that board. And that would be like, oh, well, you guys wanted it. You got 62%, but you needed 66. And that's where things get a little bit dicey with me with this. I do understand that if he bought those SPS, they're his SPS, and he should be able to do what he wants with it. But at the same time, when you take a job to lead certain things, sometimes you are expected to take a step back on certain things that are going on within it if you really want to act like this is a decentralized autonomous organization. It doesn't feel like it's decentralized if the leaders of it are carrying so much weight in what gets done within it. To me, so I don't know. You'll have to tell me what you guys think about that. I know I got a little bit of crap from it in the Mav chat, guys, but for now, we'll see what happens with this. And if it continues to go through, we'll hear from them in a couple of hours, and I will cover that on the town hall. And again, anybody that gives me a happy birthday, thanks. Bye.